Once upon a time, in a sunny meadow full of green grass and colorful flowers, there was a young boy named Leo who loved to play with his kite. It was a beautiful day for flying a kite. The wind was gentle and the sun was shining. So Leo went to the park with his kite and some string. He put the string on the spool and gave it a big pull. The kite took off and soared high above the trees. Leo was so happy that his kite was flying so well. He ran around in circles, laughing and waving to his kite. But then suddenly the wind changed direction, and his kite got stuck high up in the branches of a tall tree. Leo looked up at his kite and sighed. He tried to reach it, but it was too high. He couldn't get it down. Just then, Leo's friends, Emma, Max, and Bella came by. They saw Leo's kite stuck in the tree and asked him what was wrong. Leo explained to them what had happened, and Emma, Max, and Bella wanted to help him get his kite down. They all stood under the tree looking up at the kite, trying to figure out a way to get it down. Finally, Emma had an idea. She said, "I have a plan, but we're going to need to work together to make it work." She explained her idea to the others, and they all agreed that it was their best chance of getting the kite down. Max started to build something using the sticks that he had brought with him to the park. He made a sort of ramp using the sticks and some stones. Then Bella and Leo held up the end of the string from the kite so that it was taut like a tightrope. Emma climbed up onto Max's ramp and carefully walked along the tightrope towards the tree. She had to walk carefully because if she fell, she might not be able to grab the kite in time. But she reached the tree just as the wind began to pick up again, and she quickly tied the string to a low-hanging branch. Then she slid down the ramp, and they all cheered when she reached the ground safely. Now that they had the string tied to the tree, all four friends started to pull it. They pulled and they pulled until finally they managed to get the kite down. It was a bit ripped and torn, but they didn't care. They were just so happy that they had been able to rescue it. Leo thanked his friends for helping him, and they all sat down on the grass to watch his kite fly. The wind had changed direction again, and now the kite was flying higher than it had been before. It was a beautiful sight to see the bright colors of the kite against the blue sky. As the sun began to set, the four friends packed up their things and headed home. They had spent a wonderful day playing in the park, and they knew that no matter what problems they faced, if they worked together, they could solve them. The end.